Great. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a special meeting of a panel of utility commissioners and staff of the Public Utilities Regulatory Authority held virtually today, Tuesday, June 11th at 9 a.m. We have a regular calendar and a consent calendar in front of us, so we will turn first to the regular calendar on which there are 3 items. The first is docket number 230578. The application of Selco Partnership doing business as Verizon Wireless for approval of a construction plan to install wireless facilities within certain public rights-of-way in Fairfield. And we will turn to Authority Staff Attorney Elizabeth Tanaka to present the decision for the panel's consideration, please.
Good morning, Chairman Gillette, Vice Chairman Bukowski, and Commissioner Karen. In this decision, the authority approves a request from Selco Partnership doing business as Verizon Wireless for the authority's approval of its construction plan to install a small cell wireless telecommunications facility on a utility pole within the public rights-of-way adjacent to 300 Old Blackrock Turnpike, Fairfield, Connecticut. Construction of the proposed facility was opposed by the owners of 318 Old Blackrock Turnpike, Michael and Julia Finneran. Verizon had identified a need for additional coverage and capacity near 300 Old Blackrock Turnpike and proposed the installation of the facility to fill this coverage gap. The Finnerans objected and alleged that the facility would cause them to lose rental income because their current and prospective tenants would be unwilling to live in close proximity to the facility. The authority considered the application and the objection carefully, conducting discovery and a hearing on the issues raised. Although the company ultimately provided accurate information regarding the facility, the authority reminds the company of its obligation to provide accurate information in future applications, including its calculation of MPE. The company demonstrated compliance with past PURA decisions, as well as state and federal laws, and therefore the application to construct the facility at the proposed location should be approved, subject to the orders issued in this decision. Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
Madam Chairman, I would move item number 1, docket 230578.
Thank you. I will second. There are no comments. I will ask Mr. Bumpin to please take the roll.
Chairman Gillette,
Yes.
Commissioner Karen,
Yes.
Thank you. The decision has been adopted. The second item on today's regular calendar is docket number 231220, PURA's review and approval of pro forma tariffs pursuant to section 16243A2 of the regulations of Connecticut state agencies. We'll turn to authority staff Molly Charles to present the decision for the panel's consideration, please.
Good morning, Vice Chairman Gillette, Vice Chairman Bukowski, and Commissioner Karen. The final decision in docket number 231220, PURA review and approval of pro forma tariffs pursuant to section 16243A2 of the regulations of Connecticut state agencies, approves with modification the pro forma tariffs filed by the electric distribution companies, or EDCs. This docket was established to review pro forma tariffs for the purchase of energy and capacity from private power producers and eligible qualifying facilities, as filed by each EDC, in accordance with the regulations of Connecticut state agencies, section 16243A2. Specifically, the tariffs must address the following types of transactions: energy-only sales, capacity-only sales, and energy and capacity sales. Further, each tariff must provide a specific term of years and must establish a process by which qualifying facilities may elect to be compensated based on either avoided costs calculated at the time of delivery or avoided costs forecasted at the time an obligation to purchase arises. The decision finds that the proposed tariffs comply with the provisions of the regulations of Connecticut state agencies, section 16243A2, regarding the types of transactions, the process and methodology for compensation based on avoided costs, and the PURPA tariff term. In addition, the decision modifies the amount of financial assurance required of qualifying facilities from $100,000 per megawatt to $25,000 per megawatt. Authority staff recommend approval of the decision in docket number 231220. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
Madam Chairman, I move adoption of the recommendation.
Thank you. I will second. If there are no comments, I'll ask Mr. Bumpin to please take the roll.
Chairman Gillette,
Yes.
Commissioner Karen,
Yes.
Thank you. The decision has been adopted. The third item on today's agenda is docket number 240201, the annual reconciliation of the conservation adjustment mechanisms filed by our EDCs and LDCs. We'll turn to authority staff Jenna Vigras to present the recommendation for the panel's consideration, please.
Good morning, Commissioners. In this decision, the authority approves the Conservation Adjustment Mechanism charge, known as the CAM charge, for two electric distribution companies, the Connecticut Light and Power Company, doing business as Eversource Energy, and the United Illuminating Company, and for three local gas distribution companies, Connecticut Natural Gas Corporation, the Southern Connecticut Gas Company, and Yankee Gas Services Company, doing business as Eversource Energy. The CAM charge, along with other revenue sources, funds the Connecticut Conservation and Load Management Plan. This plan helps Connecticut residents and commercial businesses become more energy efficient through various programs and services administered by the electric and gas distribution companies. On February 13th, 2024, the authority provisionally approved the company's proposed 2024 CAM factors, which were set at the maximum rate statutorily allowed. Upon review of the record evidence provided through both the company's initial applications and interrogatory responses, the authority determines that the company's proposed 2024 CAM factors are appropriate to produce the revenue sufficient for the conservation and load management budget. Therefore, the authority approves a CAM factor of 0.6 cents per kilowatt hour for Eversource and United Illuminating and 4.6 cents per 100 cubic feet for Yankee Gas, Connecticut Natural Gas, and Southern Connecticut Gas. Staff recommends approval. Thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
Madam Chair, I would move adoption of docket number 240201.
Thank you very much, and I will second. If there are no comments, I will ask Mr. Bumpin to please take the roll.
Chairman Gillette,
Yes.
Commissioner Karen,
Yes.
Thank you. The decision has been adopted. We'll turn next to our consent calendar, on which there are 13 items, and I will seek a motion, please.
Madam Chair, I would move adoption of today's consent calendar, items 1 through 13.
Thank you very much, and I will second. Mr. Bumpin, please take the roll.
Chairman Gillette,
Yes.
Commissioner Karen,
Yes.
Thank you. The consent calendar has been adopted in full. That brings us to the end of today's special meeting agenda. We will adjourn for quite a while due to the holidays coming up. We do have a special meeting on Friday, June 28th. Our next regular meeting will be held on July 10th at 10 a.m. by remote teleconference. Thank you and have a great day.